And welcome to the Unhinged Vibes After Hours edition. It's after hours because everyone in my damn house is sleeping, so I gotta be a little bit quiet when I do this recording, but that is fine because the other two guys that I'm with don't have to be. Today is gonna be a DIY Commander episode, which is gonna be a new format for a series that we're gonna be doing on Unhinged Vibes Podcast. DIY Commander is gonna be when me and my other buddies, we're going to be taking your beloved characters in whatever franchise or IP that you like, and we're going to be making them into Commander cards that maybe possibly we might be able to use in our Commander games and make maybe build decks with. Okay, on today's episode, we're going to be doing a Star Wars themed. Okay, but before we go into that, I want to introduce my co-host for this episode. Going on to my right on my screen here because we're on a Zoom call. On my right with the neon background. Say hello, buddy.
Hey, it's your guy, Noslen 69ers. How's it going, everyone, on this After Hours Unhinged Vibe podcast?
All right. And right below me, at least on my screen, we have...
It's Roost 69er. How's it going? I'm back, baby.
So these are the two gentlemen that I'm going to have on today's episode of DIY Commander, on our first ever DIY Commander. Now, I'm going to break it down a little bit more before we go into the three characters that we're going to be doing today. So how it's going to work is, as a collective, we are going to make Commander cards for these three upcoming characters. We have to decide what the CC cost is, what the command cost, followed by what type it is. So if it's going to be a creature, artifact creature, enchantment, whatever else, and also the subtype. If it's a creature, we have to decide if it's going to be like a warrior, bird, whatever else, okay? And then from there, we're going to decide the rarity. Is it going to be a common card? Whatever else, of course, it's going to be Commander card, so it has to be a legendary creature, so that's going to be easy. And then once we have the subtype, the rarity, the type of the card, then, oh, I forgot, the name of the card, because you got to be creative with the name. You can't just name it Boba Fett, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker. We got to spice it up a little bit, you know? We got to make the card match the name. So maybe you might do the name last, depending how we make the card. So, I don't know, we'll see how it flows. But after we get all that, we're going to decide what the card does. Okay, so what are the effects that the card do and does, and what the power toughness is, if it's a creature. If not, then whatever else. Okay, but that is what we're going to do today for these three characters. Okay, now the three characters that we're going to do in order, starting with, I believe we're doing Jabba the Hutt first.
Yes.
And then we're doing Rancor. And then we're doing Boba Fett. So those are our three Star Wars / Magic the Gathering mashup commander cards that we're going to be doing today and creating. Okay, so let's start off with Jabba the Hutt. Can I share my screen? Oh, I can share my screen. Yes.
Good.
Yes. Go live.
There
Hello?
it is.
There it is. Can you see my screen?
It says watch stream.
Yes, watch
Click
my
on it.
stream. Yes. All right.
There we go.
Okay, so here we go. Now, this is what we're going to be doing today. I should probably say, when we create our cards, I'm going to be using mtgcardsmith.com. Okay, so it's a free website that you can go and make your custom cards and or tokens. This is not a paid sponsorship of any way, shape, or form. I just really like how MTG Cardsmith gives me access to make free tokens or free cards or whatever else that I can think of and be creative with. So thank you to MTG Cardsmith for, allowing me to make these cards. Anyways, we're starting off with Jabba the Hutt. Boys, what should we decide what the CC is after we decide what the effects are?
I think
that makes sense, so. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be smarter.
Okay. So what do you want to start off with first? Let's start off with the type. How about that? Let's go with the type first, because then they'll have us decide what everything else is. So what should the type be?
Well, in my opinion, I think it should be Hutt. I think that should be like a new creature type.
A new creature
because
type?
there's more than one.
Okay, so Hutt. Okay, but what should the main one be? Should it be an artifact creature, a conspiracy creature, enchantment creature?
I think
Legendary.
creature,
It has to be a legendary something.
legendary.
So legendary what?
Yeah.
What would you like? Enchantment creature, artifact creature, or just a legendary creature?
I say just a legendary creature.
Legendary creature, but he could be Jabba the Hutt mob boss.
As the name?
Yeah, or something like that, because he's in control of like a mob, right?
Subtype. Should we put Hutt Lord?
Yeah,
Because that's
I think
technically a
that'd be good.
subtype, like Elf Lord
Yeah.
and Goblin
Yeah,
Lord.
Hutt Lord. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think he's Lord? Like, he doesn't really power up anybody, right?
He doesn't power up
He just has
anybody.
minions.
Oh yeah,
Like, he has people who work for him, right?
because what Lord in Magic it gives other like huts or whatever.
Yeah,
the same-
plus one.
Okay, so
stuff
he
like
wouldn't
that.
be a Lord then.
But no, you're on the right track though. Not necessarily Lord though. What do you think? Like
He's technically a
something-
Danyo. He's technically a Danyo.
okay.
So we can put Hutt Danyo. It just means that he's just the boss. Or we can put
Okay.
Hutt Boss or Hutt
Or
Leader.
listen, if you want to, do you want to go like Beast type thing, Hutt Beast or something like that? Like try and tie it in a bit more with the MTG.
Yeah, we can do that. We can tie it in with MTG, or we can make like custom whatever else. And,
Okay.
like up to you
Whichever-
guys, right?
whichever
Up
one
to you
sounds
guys.
great.
It doesn't matter to me. Whatever for me, whatever makes sense for this card, right?
What do you think, Noslen?
Yeah, I think whatever makes sense. So yeah, if it's Hutt Beast, I think that might be good.
Hutt Beast. Okay, we can always change it
or-
too, right?
Yeah, we can always change it.
So he's a Hutt Beast. Okay. We'll save the name and the CNC for now because we got to think about
Oh!
what.
Hutt Slug.
Yes, that sounds
That
better.
makes sense. That makes sense. Hutt Slug. Okay, cool. So we got the type, which is legendary creature. The subtype is going to be a Hutt Slug. The rarity, rare, mythic rare, uncommon, common. What do you think?
No, at the very least, it'd have to be rare.
Rare?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, looking
Yeah.
at rare.
We'll decide if it's going to be a mythic rare after we make the contents of the card. Okay?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
So what would Jabba the Hutt, the card at least, offer? What do you guys? What are your thoughts so far?
Well, I guess we should see, a little briefish of what he brings or what he does in his, I guess, where is he? Tatooine. Yeah. So what do people think of him when they see him? What kind of power
Fear.
does he command? Yeah. Fear.
Fear
So
and
we can do
wealth.
something like that.
He has fear. Yeah, he commands fear. I don't know if it's necessarily fear. It's like they don't want to. They're. You're right. It is fear, but not in the. It's not in the sense of the magic way, right? Because people are not so much afraid to face him; they're afraid to face the consequences of him.
What about this? What's that mechanic where you make a creature where you choose two creatures to fight? What's that mechanic called in Magic? Because essentially, what we could do with Jabba the Hutt is he can pick, he can target one creature and target another creature and have them fight, just like in the movies where he would pick a prisoner, drop it into the Rancor pit, and have them fight the Rancor.
That's
right?
really good.
So, do you guys know what the name of that ability is? If not, we can make something. We can make up a name if you can't think of one.
Well, it's a fight mechanic.
It's fight.
It's called fight.
Nihilith, the whatchamacallit. She has kind of an ability where she can get creatures to fight. Or Ayula, remember Ayula can get any bear to fight?
Yeah.
Well, what do you know what they called it? Did they have a name for it or no?
No, I think it was just fight.
It's just fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now that we have the premise of fight, should he tap for this? Is this a mana paid ability? Or is this a mana paid ability and tap?
I think it should be just a mana paid ability.
Yeah, just the mana paid ability.
Okay. So how much mana? What do you think? Oh, wait. Before we get into that, what should the colors of Jabba the Hutt be? Because that will help us when we, in regards to like what type of mana we should pay for his abilities, right? So what do you think?
Golgari for sure.
So black green.
Black green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's black green. Okay, so now for the tap or for the pay ability, what should he pay for this?
I don't know. What are you thinking? 3? 3 colorless?
I think 3. No, I think you have to have at least. I'd say black, green, and a colorless. I think
Black, green, colorless.
Yep, I think so.
Okay.
Okay, so black.
You think that might be a little steep to do?
How about this? Shouldn't it be a mix? So it should be either black, green, colorless. So you can choose if you can either do 2 green and a colorless, 2 black and a colorless, or black, green, colorless. So
Oh yeah. That's good. That's good.
Okay, so let's go. Where is it here? Okay, so black, green, and then a colorless, 1 colorless mana, and then it's going to be non-tap, right?
Non-tap.
Yeah, non-tap.
So that is just this. You can still see my screen, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I can still see it.
Okay. So boom, fight. Target creature you control, or should it be just any 2 creatures?
See, that's the thing I wanted to find out about. Which one? Like, does it have to be target creature? I guess it has to be. I think based on his character, it would have to be 1 target creature you control can fight any other creature.
That an opponent controls?
Yeah, that an opponent controls.
I think it should be whenever a creature we control enters, he should be able to pick a creature of each opponent.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So like,
but then you wouldn't have to pay. That would be like an entering the battlefield effect.
No, I think you'd still have to pay.
Oh, so you want to restrict it? You want to restrict it for only when a creature enters the battlefield.
Yeah, when a creature.
Oh, so when a creature you control enters the battlefield, you may pay.
Yeah, you may pay
this. If you do, these are the things. So you can say that creature can fight another creature on the board. So if I have this card on the field and Noslen wants to play a creature, he's got to debate if he wants to or not. Because if he puts it down, I can have it fight another creature and it lose.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And if you don't pay, then you could say. Creature you control fights another target creature an opponent controls. So there's a fight mechanic, but then you'd have to pick: do you want to pay and have 2 others go at it, or do you want if your creature is powerful enough, fight another creature? So
so you're kind of like half nerfing it. You want to control the fight mechanic so it's not too powerful.
If that's the case, should it cost more? Because if it's an enter the battlefield and I just pay the 3 mana and I can have your creature fight anything on the board, that's powerful.
True, that's
so.
True.
Should it be
or if you want to go,
black green, and then 2 colorless, or should it be black green?
Ooh, that would actually be good. Yeah, black green. Yeah, I would say no colorless. Just go 4 mana, black green.
Oh, 4 mana, black green. So 2 black, 2 green.
Yeah, 2 black, 2 green. I think won't make it as powerful, but powerful enough.
2 black, 2 green. Rui, what do you think? Is that right? Is that fair for that style?
No. That seems good because we are nerfing the ability so that you either choose to pay when you bring it in. If you're in control of Jabba, you choose to pay when you bring in a creature. You choose to pay if you want your creature to fight. Right?
So
am I understanding it, or is it when any creature enters the battlefield?
When any creature, right?
When a creature you control enters the battlefield, you may pay black, green, and then you pick any 2 creatures you don't control, and they fight. But if you don't pay, the blue, black, green, then a creature that enters the battlefield fights another creature.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So for that first part, the black, green, whenever your creature enters the battlefield, you select 2 creatures to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any 2.
Yeah,
so
any 2.
When creature you control enters the battlefield, let me fix the grammar here. When a creature you control enters the battlefield,
you may pay. I think that black, green should go there. Go. You may.
You're right.
Black, green. Yeah.
Boom. Let me just move this around. Well, when a creature you control enters the battlefield, you may pay. Holy cow! Typing. You may pay black, green.
Mm-hmm.
To select 2 target creatures.
Yeah.
To fight
each other.
Fight each other. Boom. And under that, when a creature
you do not pay, you can just say if you otherwise. No, just say otherwise. Yeah. Target creature entering the battlefield fights another creature.
Target or creature you control that creature
that enters
the battlefield fights target creature.
Yeah. So all you have to do is just go otherwise. Creature you control entering the battlefield fights a target creature.
For no mana cost?
For no mana cost.
Okay. Otherwise, creatures you control.
Oh no, creature you just one creature.
Otherwise,
your creature that entered the battlefield for you.
Otherwise, creature you control
that enter the battlefield fights target creature.
Yeah. Now, if you write down fights target opponent's creature, then you're isolating it to fighting against your opponents. Because if you don't put that there, this is just how much power you want on the card. Because then you can actually have your creature entering the battlefield fight one of your own creatures. So Golgari is very, very nefarious for aristocrats, right?
Yeah.
So like you can be sacking your creatures, Blood Artist or whatever, and okay, this big creature is going to come in, kill one of my little tokens or my 1/1s.
Yeah. So should it be your any creature or target opponent's creature?
It all depends on how powerful you want to make it.
Yeah.
I think it should be any creature that you choose.
We're kind of nerfing it by having him pay 2 black, 2 green so that he can when I play I have Jabba and I play a creature from my hand, that means I literally have to have 4 extra mana of specific colors for me to say, okay, you know what? Hey, Nelson, AJ, I want your Cranko to fight Nelson's One Punch Man, right?
Yeah.
So I have to pay whatever my creature costs to come in, and then pay 4 mana on top of that, so I can choose 2 other players' creatures or any 2 creatures, right? Mm-hmm. And then if I don't pay that, which most of the time you won't want to, right? Mm-hmm. Or you can build around it depending. Mm-hmm. If you don't pay it, then you're automatically, whatever creature you're bringing in is going to have to fight something on the board. Now, you can either let it go where it can fight anything, including one of your own, or you can specify that it has to be an opponent's creature.
But then again, with Golgari, Golgari is based on a lot of enter the battlefield and enter the graveyard. So this could be both for both of those, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. You can fight for you. If we leave it so that you can fight any creature, that means he can choose one of his own. I can choose one of my own creatures.
I think honestly, I'd rather have that, because then you can target your own creature, and then if it has to enter the battlefield or enter the graveyard or leave the battlefield, whatever, you benefit. So essentially, you're recycling your stuff, and you can essentially, since it's Golgari, there's a bunch of recursion, right? So you can always bring stuff back. I can tell that there's probably going to be a few infinite loops with this one.
Oh yeah, if you leave the second part of it that it just creature you control entering the battlefield fights another target creature, then you can set up infinite loops with yourself.
Yeah. So should we leave
How
it at
easy
that?
that'll be, I'm not sure right now.
Do you guys think, should we leave it like how I have it right now, or should we change it, or maybe add something else to it?
No, you can leave it how we have it right now and then check it out. We'll see after. We can always change it. We'll always go back and say, oh, that's going to be way too powerful. Or that's a little too weak.
Okay, so what we have so far is whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield, you may pay black, green to select 2 target creatures to fight each other. Otherwise, the creature you control that enter the battlefield fights any target creature.
Yep.
Of your choice.
Well, you don't have to put that in there. Just any target creature. That's good.
Okay.
Then they'll know.
Are we going to add anything else for a second ability, or are we going to expand on this one?
I think that's good right there.
Yeah, I think that's really good right there.
Yeah?
I can already find broken things for that.
Okay. So now we have the ability. Let's think of the power toughness. What should the power be and what should the toughness be?
I think his power should be like 1.
Yeah.
I agree. And his toughness should be high. I think maybe like a 3.
Yeah, his toughness should be higher.
What do you guys think? 3, 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4. 3 or 4. No more than 4 for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, who votes for
4 then?
4?
Yeah, I'd go 4 so he's out of lightning bolt range.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So he's a PT 1/4. Okay, so we got that down. Let's go for. We got the rarity.
I guess Jabba the Hutt doesn't get haste, right?
No. If anything, he should have like double summoning sickness. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, starting mana cost. Okay, this one's going to be important for us because we don't want him to come out to the field as soon as possible, right? You essentially want to work up to him, right?
Yeah.
And plus, you're in green. You'll have a lot of ways to find mana.
You'll find ways of doing it for sure.
Right. So, what should the power toughness be?
I'm thinking power toughness. No,
power
toughness is
the CC. What would the CC be?
I think it should be either 4 or 5 mana value, no more. No less, no more.
I'm thinking it should be a like how feather is. Like it has to be like a solid black, green.
Oh yeah.
If it's going to be like that, yeah, then definitely. If you're going to do it like solid specific colors, then 4 mana.
So black, green, and a colorless?
No, that would be too much.
I think like that is good.
Like this, black, green?
So you actually have to have the specific colors to play it.
Oh, look at this. I can add a...
oh, nice.
A Gruul. It's Gruul, right? Yeah. Gruul watermark. So sorry, Golgari. What am I doing? Where's Golgari? Golgari Swarm watermark on it. Okay. Nice. The art or the color. Standard colors, split colors. Let's see here.
I guess the split.
It would be black, green.
Black, green.
Wait, is there a different black, green? There's that black, green. Artifact. There's Theros, and there's vehicles.
Oh, hybrid.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go. Oh, legendary frames. Yeah, we want a legendary frame.
Hybrid black, green, yeah. There you go.
Dual black, green. Okay. The card type was a legendary creature. Hut Slug, rare. This would just be Cardsmith. Yeah. Boom. Let's preview this card. Let's see if we like. Oh, the name. We even think about the name.
Oh, yes, we gotta do the name.
What should the name be? Jabba, the ceaseless hunger. Because he's hungry. That could have been another way to do it. You sacrifice stuff to Jabba to feed him to make him bigger. That could have been another thing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, food tokens.
You want to add that in?
No. I think what we have already in there is pretty powerful enough.
Okay. But what should the name be?
That is funny.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. But what about like if a creature dies from the fight? You create a food token.
And what would a food token do, though?
Yeah, well,
Is it
you'd have to have something for the food token.
Is it mana? Is it giving a creature
No, just a food
one?
token. A food token already exists.
What is a food token?
Like, what would you do with the food token? Like,
well, no, the food token is what is it? 2, tap 2 and sacrifice, and you gain 2 life. It has its own thing. It has its own thing already. Right, we're not going to give him a bonus thing for having a food token.
Okay,
but he creates food tokens.
So whenever a creature you control dies,
whenever a creature dies from the fighting ability, from the whatever, it doesn't matter. You create a food token.
We won't do from this card's fight ability. You
create a food token.
Create a food token. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the name. What should the name be?
Let's see.
Something like Jabba the Hutt Mob Boss, or
we can do
something to that effect. Like he's kind of like he's like the kingpin, right?
Yeah.
Jabba the Hutt.
Jabba the Hutt, the kingpin.
It doesn't roll off the tongue, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't roll.
Jabba the Hutt. This is hard. Okay, so his ability is essentially making people fight, and he creates a food token.
How about Jabba the Hutt, the boss?
The slug boss.
Yeah?
Yeah, the slug boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we can always change it after.
Jabba the Hutt, the slug boss.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good because this thing is a slug, right? Creature type is a slug.
If you say he's like a daimo, then you can go the slug daimo or whatever.
Yeah, the slug daimo. How do you spell daimo?
Shoot. D-I... No.
Is it D-I or D-Y?
We're just Googling it right now. Let me know what it is when you find it.
Is it daimon or daimo?
Daimo. Like Japanese culture. Daimo.
And all I have is D-A-I-M-O-N, but I don't know if that's it.
D-A-I-M-O-N.
M-O-N. Yeah.
M-O-N?
Yes. I don't think that's it though.
Here, let me.
That's Damon.
Oh, never mind. I got it. D-A-I-M-Y-O.
D-A-I-M-Y-O?
Y-O. There you go.
Y-O. Daimo. D-A-I-M-Y-O.
Y-O.
Okay, beautiful. All right, let's preview this card and see what it looks like.
Preview this.
Boom. Jabba the
Nice.
Hutt, Slug Daimo.
That's a keeper.
That's, yeah. Even though that the mana cost kind of goes into the name.
Yeah.
Should we just do Jabba the Slug Daimo?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of just fits a little bit better.
Yeah.
Jabba the Slug Daimo. Let's go back to preview.
Yeah.
Preview.
Okay, so it is a
There we
black,
go.
green legendary creature, Hutt Slug. When a creature you control enters the battlefield, you may pay black, green to select 2 target creatures to fight each other. Otherwise, the creature you control that enters the battlefield fights any target creature. Whenever creature you control dies from this card's fight ability, you create a food token, and it's a 1/4 power toughness.
Nice.
What's the last thing? Whenever a creature you control whenever a creature dies from this ability, right?
Yeah, from this card fight ability, you create a food token.
Okay.
I'm
Good.
gonna save that image. Let's go Jabba the Slug, D-A-I-M-Y-O, right?
D-I-M-Y-O, yeah.
D-A-M-Y-O. It's a
There's
PNG. One. Boom.
All right.
Okay, I'm
That's one.
gonna publish this. Boom. Publish.
It may take off, man.
Boom. Okay. Let's make a new card. So that is 1. We got Jabba the Slug Daimo. Okay, card. All right, let's go. Boom. Next one is going to be the Rancor, boys.
The Rancor.
You can still see my screen, right?
Yep.
All right, Rancor. Next.
Nice.
Okay, let's think about the type for this one. Well,
I say beast.
Beast.
Legendary creature for sure.
Or horror. Or do you want horror?
Oh. This one's going to be a legendary creature, though, right? 100%?
Yeah.
No. It should be a common. There's a bunch of them.
No, like
Uncommon at the most.
for card type. So it has to be like a legendary something. So is this going to be a creature?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a creature,
Okay,
but it
so
should
legendary
be a common.
creature. It's going to be rarity at common.
Oh, you want to make it a legendary creature? That means it would have a name.
No, it has to be a legendary creature because they're going to be commander cards.
Yeah, these are all commander cards.
Oh, this has to be a commander.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
they're going to be commanders, right?
Oh, okay.
So it's going to
Okay,
be a legendary
gotcha.
creature. The rarity for a legendary creature, essentially, we can pick whatever the hell we want, right? So
Then uncommon.
uncommon.
If it's going to be legendary, uncommon at least.
Okay. Now subtype. What do you guys think? Beast, horror. I'm thinking Beast right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking Beast.
Yeah.
Beast. Let's see. Is there a watermark that we want on here? We should probably.
First off, what colors?
Yeah. What should the colors be?
I'd say.
Could be monocolored.
Could be.
Could be.
Gruul.
I'd say Gruul for sure, unless you want to add another color, but Gruul for sure. I think anyway.
Gruul is what? Red, green, right?
Red, green, yeah.
Yeah.
Gruul. I understand the red part. What about the? Why is it green?
Uh,
I could see it be more red black.
Oh yeah,
I can see it be more red black.
Okay, yeah,
kind
I
of
can go
thing.
with that.
What do you think, Rui?
Yeah, it could be red black. I was like thinking a monocolor. But yeah, red black works.
Because if it's monocolor, what monocolor would you want?
Probably red.
Yeah, either red or black.
I would say red.
So should it be a monocolor or should it be two colors?
Well, we can always change that after, depending on what abilities we give it, right?
True.
So let's either go with Gruul or Rakdos.
I'd rather have it be Rakdos because it makes more sense because of the black and red. The green, I don't really see it match the green.
Well, the reason I see it match the green is like think of like those old cards like the Great Worm. They're all like big green monsters, right? That's why I thought green would be in there.
If you feed into it, it gets bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's right. That's right. So
that was just my idea of it. Right?
Okay.
I was like thinking a big green monster, kind of like the worms and everything. Okay. So
well, let's decide on the ability, and then I think once we have the ability, I think the color of the card will come out then.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you want for the ability? I'm thinking like a sack outlet. I do think this should be a sack outlet.
I think haste for sure too.
Yes.
Yeah, and a sack outlet would be good too, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I agree with haste and menace. I completely agree with haste and menace.
I like the menace part too, actually.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to give it too many abilities. Remember, this is a mindless beast, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like beast controllers and everything like that control beasts and everything, and this thing had a controller. So, well, then, I'm like, haste and menace is good. I don't know if we give it any special ability, whether it be a tap ability or a mana ability of some sort, where you have to pay one. It has to be something that's very weak.
Should this be haste menace double strike or haste double strike or menace and double strike?
Oh, menace and double strike would be brutal. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. If we're gonna I say haste menace. What would you guys think for power and toughness? And then we can decide on the rest of the stuff back to this.
I for sure think like the power should be 3, and the toughness 4.
Wow. Okay.
Or
I was thinking like power should be like around 7 or 8.
Oh, really? But then again, like this is
I'm just going based on the size of this thing, right?
Yeah.
Compared to humans, because humans are 2, right?
What about
soldiers?
What about this being a 5/6? Because it can beat all the regular humans with a 5/6.
Yeah.
Right. And then should the rarity go from uncommon to rare?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
I think with haste and menace, I think it should go. I think to a rare at most. So you're going 5/7. You said for power toughness.
Should be 5/7 or
5/6. 5/6. He said 5/6.
Okay.
Yeah, 5/6.
We'll go 5/6.
5/6 is good. If you're going to do 5/6, then it should stay uncommon.
Okay.
If you're going to go higher in power and toughness, then move it up to a rare. Because it's just like if we give it 5/6, haste and menace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mana value to cast it, we'd have to go at least 5 mana value at the least, right?
Mm-hmm.
To cast it, to put it on par.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we're going to give it some really big downside when we cast it. Like,
what about this?
If we put it down to 3 mana to cast it, then we have to say you have to sacrifice 2 creatures.
Well, what about this? How about this? For the ability, so it'd be haste and menace. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But for the ability is this creature cannot attack unless
you sack a creature.
You sack or you tap target creature you control. Because then it's like
It's
I like
that. I really
the
like
handler
that target creature
telling
control.
the Rancor to attack. So essentially, you're tapping 2 things for 1 attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 I like that. That's actually really good.
Okay. So, what did I say again? How did I start it? How did I start that?
You say creature cannot attack unless you tap a creature you control.
Creature cannot attack unless you tap target creature you control.
And if you want to add to that, you can say Rancor will get +X according to target creature that you tapped.
Oh,
For the CC.
No. Not for the CC, for the power.
Power and toughness.
Oh, so essentially you're going to be sacrificing your big hitters to make this bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it's essentially a trade-off.
Yeah, it's a huge trade-off.
Okay, this creature cannot attack unless you tap a target creature you control.
Yeah,
This
and
creature
then,
gains
gains +X +X power toughness. I guess in accordance to target tap creature.
+X to this creature cannot attack unless you tap target creature you control. This creature gains +X
in accordance to
for the power
tap creature.
toughness of tap creature.
Yeah. For the power
Of
Equal to the power and toughness of tap creature.
there we go.
Yeah.
Equal to the power toughness of tapped.
Or if you want to do it according to MTGO, X equal to the power and toughness of tap creature.
Well, if X equal, that means only one of them is going to be doing it, right?
No.
I think that
Because if it's
It's
+X
just like-
+X.
No, you go +X, right?
Yeah.
And then you go this creature gains +X.
where X equals to the
Where X equals power and toughness of where X is equal to the power and toughness of tap creature.
X equals.
and then just put equals and then you're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Equals the power toughness of tap creature.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go.
Whew, this is gonna be a big creature.
What about also? It cannot untap
Until
unless
I like that, but yeah,
creature cannot untap
unless you sack a creature.
unless or you sack or you tap another creature during your upkeep step.
Yeah, because then that will then that should really limit the you can't use the same creature again, right?
Well, no, you can, but you'd have to have. But now you're required to have
Multiple creatures.
at least 2 other creatures on the field for this thing to keep attacking every turn.
But then again,
Right?
he is an uncommon,
You
right?
can't just-
So he is an uncommon. He's not a rare.
Yeah, I'm just saying that with that you can't. It'll be hard to use the same creature twice if you only have, let's say, just Rancor and that other big creature, right? So
Yeah, if you only have Rancor and that other big creature, but the thing that's if you only have 2 creatures on the field, then every second you can only attack with Rancor every second turn. So that's pretty good. That nerfs it. It forces you to actually have creatures in your deck,
yeah.
Yeah.
right? And if you decide to go, and if someone decides, okay, I'm just going to fill up my deck with tokens, I'm like, that's great. You're only going to power them up by one, right?
Yeah, creature.
Because you cannot use multiple creatures to tap. It can only be one tap creature.
Creature cannot
so like that, he doesn't get too broken.
Unless creature cannot untap unless you tap a creature you control to untap this card.
Yeah.
During the untap step.
Yes.
This creature cannot untap unless you tap
a creature you control.
You control during
your upkeep.
During your upkeep. Creature cannot untap unless you tap a creature you control during your upkeep.
Yeah.
So there's a trade-off to it. Another trade-off to it.
Yeah.
If that is the case, I think the power toughness should be a little bit stronger, maybe a 6-7, or maybe even a 7-8 at that point. Because if this is attacking every second round, and you got two things that nerf it, what do you guys think?
I would almost put it at what's that one creature called?
Grothama?
No, that one mono black where the power I think is 9/5, and it's like a 5 or 6 CMC cost. It's just a vanilla 9/5 mono black. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, you mean the one you built the commander over?
Yes.
The frog, that horror frog.
Yeah, that frog one.
Oh yeah, I know which one. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, fuck, I blanked out on his name.
So, what do you think the power toughness should be? 7-7, 7-8, 6-7, 9-9.
I think 6-7. 6-7. You don't want to go too high because 6-7. Right? Remember, you're going to pump him up with whatever other creature you have on the field.
Yeah.
So if you have a 1-1, then he's going to go up. He's going to go up to like 7-8 already just by a 1-1. With menace and haste. Imagine if we threw in trample.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would be. It would be a rare for sure.
Yeah. So essentially, this card can only tap, untap, or attack if it's told to by another creature tapping.
Yes.
Which makes sense thematically in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because I know in the text there it says creature. I guess we're assuming it's the commander then, right? This creature cannot attack because that could mean any creature that we have.
Yeah, I should put this creature. Thank you.
Yeah.
This creature cannot untap unless you tap a creature you control during your upkeep step.
Yeah.
And then
or you can just say his name, like Rancor does not untap unless you tap a creature during your upkeep.
It's too much to type if I do Rancor because depending what the name is, so it could make it long. So that text box is small, right? So I kind of want to abbreviate as much as I can.
Yeah, I got you.
So
that's why I thought this thing would be. I thought this thing would be like, either a common or uncommon, but not legendary, because like it's kind of like a slave to Jabba, right?
I think like I want all the cards to be a legendary, like to be a commander card.
Okay.
But this card could be like, it's a commander card, but this card depends on the 100% on the creatures in your deck.
Yeah.
Right? So like the synergy has to be really good.
Yeah.
Because essentially, let's be honest here, Rancor is technically like a legendary creature. You don't see a lot of Rancors around. Like
So now, since you're doing it that way, then going back to what it should be, I have to go with Noslen and say Gruul.
Gruul? Okay, I agree with that.
Yeah, because Gruul does a lot of fighting type thing, and like not Perforos. Oh man, what's his name? The god Xenagos, right? Where he powers up other creatures.
Yeah.
Except this is like the reverse.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So far, are we okay with the ability, or do you want to add more to it, or are we good with that?
I think that's more than enough.
Okay. Yeah, the power toughness. Are we okay with the power toughness?
Yes.
Okay. The type and subtype.
Oh, wait. We should put a stipulation that it gets that boost only until end of turn. Because as it's written, isn't it permanent right now? The way it looks.
Permanent. That's permanent.
It's permanent.
Till end of turn.
Yeah.
Good eye. Good eye. That could have been broken. That could have been
Oh my
real
God!
broken.
That's like 3 turns later, you're being hit for 21 commander damage.
Yeah, that could be broken. That could be broken. Okay. So that makes sense. Creature cannot attack unless you tap target creature you control. This card this card gains +X+X, where X equals the PT of tapped creature till end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
Much better.
Yeah.
And the secondary one is this creature cannot tap unless you tap a creature you control during your upkeep.
Yep.
Boom.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
there you go.
Now we're okay with ability and toughness? Power toughness?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good with it. Yep.
Are we okay with the main type, the legendary creature and subtype beast?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And the rarity, uncommon. We're okay with that?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
CMC now.
Okay, now I'm going to add the Gruul. So that is red-green. Let's go. Where is it here?
Well, like you said, if you guys like Rakdos, we can use that because who knows? Maybe we'll start something new in Rakdos. I'm just saying it's kind of like the reverse of what Gruul does, right? Gruul powers up another creature. This one is powering up, but it's using some other creature to power itself up.
What do you guys think?
I would say isn't Tuya like this?
I think so. I think Tuya is like that.
You just pick a creature. You just pick a creature that it powers itself up with, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to tap it or anything.
Yeah, and there are a lot of Gruul cards that actually do that too.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll stick it as Gruul? Red-green?
Yeah, I think we'll stick it as Gruul, yeah.
Okay. Now the CC. What should the CC be, boys? Should this be a 3 mana, 4 mana? It is an uncommon, right?
Yeah.
So should this be a high uncommon cost or low uncommon cost?
Yeah. No, it should be high still.
High? Like the thing, what do you mean by high? 5, 6, 7?
Yeah, 5. At least 5.
Yeah.
So
5 would be good and not as restrictive. Like maybe like
red, green,
1 red, 1 green, and 3 colorless.
Yeah,
red, green,
that's good.
And 3?
Red, green, 3 colorless.
Red, green, 3.
Colorless.
And the name?
Oh shit! I can't use the. I already thought of a name, but that makes no sense. It's already been used. I was going to say Rancor the Devourer, but I think there is a creature called the Devourer.
Yeah. Rancor the Pit Beast.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
Rancor the Pit Beast. Okay. Let's take a preview. Rancor the Pit Beast. For red, green, 3 colorless. It is a legendary creature beast with haste menace. A creature cannot attack unless you tap target creature you control. This card gains +X+X, where X equals the PT of tapped creature till end of turn. This creature cannot tap unless you tap a creature you control during your upkeep.
I'm good with it.
Good with that?
Yeah.
Let me move this up here. Preview card. So,
boom. Then, you probably want to change the CMC, like put the colorless before the
is it
red green.
Is it before? I thought the colors are first.
It's always before.
Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, it's always before. My bad.
Yeah.
So it'd be 3 red, green, red, green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Preview. 3 red, green, red, green. Oh, sorry, 3 red, green. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna save that image. Rancor the Pit Beast. Good. Yeah, because I'm gonna put all these in the thumbnail, right? So I need to save them. Okay. And now, so we're good with that card?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna publish it. Of course, I'm gonna put my account on MTG Cardsmith in the link below, so you can actually see these cards, and you can actually download them themselves, and let us know what you think of the cards. If we need to change things, whatever else. But I think this will be a fun kind of new style of series. I think this will give us a lot of fun making new cards, right? So,
Yep.
This next one, Boba Fett. Boom, I got him chilling in the chair. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that guy. He's a freaking boss right there. Next. Okay.
Mythic.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of thought. Yeah, that's fair. You should... Okay. The main type. Legendary what? Creature? Artifact creature?
Bounty hunter.
Enchantment creature? What should be the main type?
Bounty hunter rogue.
But before that, should it be a legendary creature, a legendary artifact creature?
Artifact creature almost.
Artifact creature?
He is all about weapons. Yeah, I'd say artifact creature. He is all about weapons.
What do you think, Rui? Artifact creature?
Yeah, I can see artifact creature. That makes him more susceptible to attacks, but yeah.
Okay, and now subclass. Bounty hunter?
Bounty hunter rogue.
Clone.
Rogue. A clone.
Oh, bounty hunter rogue clone. That's a lot. That's going to be a long name. It's not going to fit in the card. So
Bounty hunter's good.
Bounty hunter's good?
Bounty hunter's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bounty hunter. It's a mythic rare. I kind of want this card to be white, green, and red.
Yeah, I'm good with those.
Naya?
Yeah, I kind of want this guy to be white, green,
wow.
red.
I was thinking Esper. White, black, and blue. But Naya works.
I was thinking white, green, red, and because white, because he's very. If you've seen the show yet, which I know both of you haven't, okay.
I've seen it.
No, I have.
Yeah, I've seen the first episode.
Okay, the first episode. You've seen the first episode, right? At least.
Yeah. Well, I know what you're going. I know why.
Okay, right? He's very controlling. You know, he's very controlling this and that. Like he's very lawful. Okay, that's why I chose white. The green, one, his armor. Okay,
yeah.
But two, I want him to pump things up, and make them bigger, right? And then the red because fuck, dude, haste, double strike. Flying, right? It's something like that, right? Just upfront, in your face, whatever else. I want this guy to be aggressive, but also you can play him as laid back, lawful kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Speaking of that,
here,
what Rui? What are your thoughts on your colors? And then we'll go to you, Noslen.
Yeah,
no problem. My color. Well, I agree with the white, right?
Okay.
Because he is lawful and everything. And then I wanted the black because the fact that what he does is take people out, right? Like he reduces their abilities. So you say you want to pump him up. I say I wanted the black so he can give -1 counters or whatever, something like that, right? Because he's going to be taking people down, right? He literally, if someone's more powerful, he just weakens them, finds their weakness, and bam, he's got him. And then I wanted the blue because the fact that he is controlling and he has counters for everything. Like he'll always have some sort of weapon that he can use to get out of a situation. Like, exactly when he fought the Jedi.
He is an artifact creature, and artifact creatures are good with blue.
Yes.
So that was my idea. What about you, Noslen? What's your idea? What would you think his color should be?
Good point.
I was almost thinking all 5 just because the point you mentioned is
damn.
He has answers pretty much for everything. So why not make him a 5-color commander?
Should we?
In other words, you want to make him OP.
He is Boba Fett. Let's be real here. He's a mythic rare already. Should we just make him all 5 and we'll just go on from there? We'll see how it works. If we change it, we'll change it.
We can always take out, but I do agree. Blue and white for sure. I think blue because blue, white, and red. Just because red and blue are good, really good with artifacts.
Okay, so right now we'll keep him at Wooburg. If we got to change it to 3 or 4 color, we'll change it to 3 or 4 color. But we'll do that after we decide his abilities and his power toughness.
Because there's gonna be so many.
Oh man.
This guy is going to need a front and back.
Okay, well, reach.
Should he
you
have
either
flying?
give him reach or flying.
Okay, choose. Reach or flying?
Flying.
Flying? Rui?
Flying, okay.
Flying? Okay.
Yep, flying's good.
He does have that, the
He's
pack.
got the jetpack. He's got flying. Okay. what else should he get? Flying? Double strike? Yeah? Because he's got pistols?
Yep. Double strike. I agree with double strike.
Should we give him one more thing?
Yeah, make it a trifecta. Be another one.
Flying, double strike.
Haste.
Yes.
Haste.
I would actually, I would almost not even hate. I would say, would it be affinity? So like you can tap your artifacts as it's almost like
affinity
Delve.
for artifacts or something like that.
Yeah. Tap your artifact to what is it called, to cast him kind of thing. So
But that's only for colorless. That's only for colorless, right?
yeah, we're gonna make him colorless too. It's almost like the spirit commander. You have X amount of spirits, then.
But if he's Wooburg, he can't be colorless unless you put the Wooburg in his abilities.
No, that's true. What else would it be? Okay, forget affinity for now then.
Well, no, affinity could be an ability later. Like, it's one affinity is separate, right? You have to go affinity for artifacts. Okay, and then you describe what affinity for artifacts is.
So should we just go flying double strike haste for now?
Yep. I'm good with that.
Okay. What about you, Rui?
Nope, that sounds good.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start off with one of my ideas for Boba Fett.
Okay.
We all know he has a missile on his back.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think for 2 red, he should be able to do a lightning bolt to someone's face.
Yes, I think so.
I think it should be 1 red.
1 red?
1 red.
He is mythic. Yeah. Let's be real here. Should it just be 1 red or a red and a tap or what?
Oh, you know what? Actually, red in the tap, just because of the fact that every time he uses that missile, he has to bow his head, whatever, right?
Yeah,
or something.
He technically taps himself. That's genius.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Deal 2 damage to target creature.
Should it deal 2 or 3 damage?
3 damage to any target.
Okay.
Any target.
3.
That includes planewalkers, so any target.
Target.
To any target. Deal 3 damage to any target. Okay.
Then one for me would be instead of a tap, just pay, let's say, I don't know if it'd be too much, blue and a blue to equipped Boba Fett with any artifacts that are on the field. Yeah. Any artifacts.
Any? Not just yours, just any.
Oh, any artifact.
That's like what's her name? Bruna.
Any artifact on like
that you
any
control.
Artifact you control. Yes.
So 2 blue.
Mm-hmm. Equip.
This is instant, right? This is instant.
Yeah, that's at instant speed.
So that's just what is that? What's it called? Just the 2 dots, right?
2 dots, yes.
Would the 3 damage be instant too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 dots is called the colon, right? I'm just making sure I'm right. Okay.
Yeah. 2 dots is called the colon.
So blue colon.
Equipped any number of
Not
artifacts.
any number. It should just be 1. Any number?
1? It is Boba Fett, and he is a mythic rare.
Fuck, you're right.
Unless you want to up the 2 blue to like say.
Well, look at Arden. Look at Arden on combat. On combat, he can equip
any.
He can equip any artifacts for free on a creature.
Yeah.
Equip any. Oh no, let me spell it right. Equip any number of artifacts
you control. That's good enough. You control
to this creature.
Onto Boba Fett, or onto this creature.
Onto this creature. Yeah. What is CR? I'm spelling so bad right now. No, that's even worse. Jesus. CR. There we go. I'm missing the A.
I just figured out what creature type would be. Human.
Human bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, human bounty hunter. Or warrior. Human warrior. There you go.
Human
warrior?
Yeah.
He is a bounty hunter, though.
Yeah, but you can call him Boba Fett the bounty hunter. That's his name.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Human warrior. Or a warrior human.
Yeah, whichever one.
I think it's Human Warrior, I think.
Human Warrior, okay. So far we got 2 abilities. A red tap, deal 3 damage to any target. Blue, equip any number of artifacts you control to this creature. What else?
Rui, what do you got?
What do you got? I was thinking, you know how he has that laser, right? He has the laser and he also has that spear. The one made from whatever, Ethereum, whatever his armor is made out of.
Oh, not adamantium. What the fuck? Adamantium.
Yeah.
Oh my
Ethereum
God.
Or something like
Beskar,
that? Or
Beskar. Made of Beskar.
Beskar, yeah. Right? So I was thinking like you can go pay 1 black tap, kill, destroy target creature.
Yeah. I know he's Boba Fett's just
Jesus. Okay, so what?
One colorless, black, tap, destroy target creature.
Black, tap. At instant? Yeah, at instant.
Yeah.
Destroy. Jesus, you guys. Destroy target. Holy cow. Target creature. Oh, Lord.
We can say, or we can nerf it and go target non-human creature.
No, because he hunts humans too, right?
Yeah, he does. Or we can say
Destroy
target human creature.
untapped creature. Or tapped creature, because like they're captured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Destroy target tapped creature.
Yeah, I'd say destroy target tap creature.
Yeah, that'll nerf it.
Yeah, because really, guys, like really, like
It's Boba Fett.
this commander. Like, if this was a real card, everyone would be playing this commander. Like, just right now, everybody would be playing this commander, dude. Like, this is wrong.
No doubt.
Should there be anything else?
Just trying to think.
I don't think so. What? Okay, you wanted. What colors did you want, AJ? You wanted
White, green, and red.
So what would be a green ability of his?
Oh God, here we go. There's got at least 2
Because
more
we got the white ability, we got the red ability, and we got a blue ability. Black ability.
So we have white and red
Blue?
left, right?
We don't have white yet, though.
No, we don't have white. So we have
White.
red, blue, red.
and- So we have white and green left.
We have white and green left. If we're going to go 5 colors, but remember, we don't have to give it something. You have to think of Boba Fett himself. What would he do?
Well,
the 3 damage is from his bazooka in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The equipped any number of artifacts is his armor.
Yeah.
yeah.
The destroy target tap creature is his flamethrower or laser,
Mm-hmm.
right?
He does heal himself, so we can add that.
Back to tank. We could do, because we have what? White and green left, correct? That's
Yeah.
Selesnya colors.
Yeah.
Selesnya's big on gaining life, if I'm
There
not
you go.
wrong. Correct?
Yeah.
So if we go
Like-
white, green, like a
Gain.
so it's either going to be green, green, white, white, or white and a green.
Mm-hmm.
Target creature gets +1/+1, and you gain 1 life.
Yeah.
Or it could be white,
Yeah.
green, X, and
Oh yes, yeah.
white, green, X. Target creature gets +1/+1, and you gain life equal to X amount paid.
Yes.
What do you guys
Now,
think?
do you want to add a tap ability? You want to make that a tap ability or no?
No, I don't know.
No, because you want to attack with it, right? That's
Yeah.
why you give
Yeah.
him the +1/+1. You want to attack with it.
Yeah, I'm good with what you said there.
Okay, so it'll be white, green.
White, green. So like a hybrid
Yeah, so technically it's green, white, X.
and X. Yeah.
Target. Should it just be target creature? Yeah, because then he can affect anybody, not including him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so target creature. gets +1/+1, and you gain life equal to X.
Yeah.
Mana paid. Paid. Or just X. I don't need to put mana paid.
Just X is good.
Yeah.
There it is, boys.
Wow.
Power toughness
now,
time.
Hold on a second. I want to throw a little wrench in here.
Oh God, here we
I
go.
want to see what you guys think about this. All those abilities are nice, right? But I'm going back to what Nelson said in the beginning. How about Boba Fett, pay Uber,
Oh fuck.
pay Uber, search your library for 2 artifact cards,
Oh, so a fetch
and
mechanic.
equip them to Boba. Equip them for free.
Yeah.
For
Any 2
Wooburg?
artifact cards
For Wooburg.
for Wooburg.
For Wooburg.
Oh shit, boys! This card is gonna be so fucking big.
No. I'm saying that instead. Hold on a second. That instead of all these tap abilities that we gave him. We can't give him everything, because if we give him everything, I'm just trying to throw something different in there, like going based on what Nelson wanted with the artifact affinity.
I like to be honest. I do like this because it gives you options, and that's what Boba has. Is a lot of options.
Okay, then there we go.
Well, then you know what?
'Cause if we do the other one, that's way too much.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah,
you know what?
dude.
Then I would take out then mine and add what Rui said. I think that would sort of cover that. I think.
Okay, search your library for 2 artifact cards, and
Yeah.
equip them to Boba.
Yep. And yeah, you pay Wooburg for it.
Wooburg. God damn. Okay, here we go. White, blue, black, red, green.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, should we
Alright.
drop it to 1 artifact? Because if we put 2 artifacts on him,
I think
like that means you can get any 2. Argentum armor, +6/+6, destroy target any permanent target it has when you attack.
No, but this should be Wooburg tap equipped, so you can't use it right away. So it gives your opponents a chance to do
then
something,
there you
right?
go. Yeah.
Tap.
Then that's
and
good. It
at
slows it
instant
down.
speed. So if you're smart, you can do this at the end of your opponent's turn, right before you start yours. But we'll see.
Yeah, but then it still gives them time to respond, right?
For Wooburg, tap, search
your library.
your. I was gonna put search any library.
Ooh, that would actually be.
Oh, that would be brutal.
Yeah.
But no, he uses his own stuff.
Yeah. Search your library for 2 artifact cards and equip.
Actually, would it be equipped? Because does he have others? Like, he has other things that aren't weapons that he uses. You know, what am I trying to say?
Oh, you mean you want him to be able to search any artifacts up?
Just any artifacts.
So is there
Well, I
just a
guess
fetch
Any
mechanic?
equip, which is fine. Well, any equip, that makes sense. No,
Yeah.
I think that's fine. No, that'll be
Search
fine.
library for 2 artifact cards and
'Cause
equip.
that means now he's restricted to getting equipment artifacts only.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's fine.
And equip them to
Yeah.
this card.
Yep.
Okay. Power toughness, boys. I think.
I think based on what he has,
Yeah.
he should be a 2/2.
A 2/2?
Yeah.
If that's the
I'm
case, he should be flying double strike haste and shroud
I'm thinking like a 4/5.
because of his armor.
Yeah, I'm thinking of 4/5.
I think that the 4/5 is okay. Maybe I was harsh on the 2/2, but 4/5 is a little too strong
4/4
based
maybe?
on all his abilities.
Or 3/4. 3/4.
Yeah, okay.
Because he can
Yeah,
survive a lot of
3/4.
burns.
Yeah, 3/4.
He's a 3/4. He's a boss, boys. He's a boss. Okay. Mythic rare.
I guarantee you, everybody's gonna say this one's broken.
And that's the point. This one is going to be broken. I won't add a watermark. This guy is going to be a legendary. So let me go. Vehicles.
Mythic, legendary.
I got to find the legendary gold. Where's legendary gold? Dual There, gold
There,
legendary. Wooburg. The name.
His name.
Boba Fett, the bounty hunter.
Boba Fett, the unkillable. Boba Fett.
Boba Fett, like I need more.
What should his name
Boba
be,
Fett the
boys?
tracker.
Nah, because he doesn't track, right? Well, I guess, but you don't see him track. You just see him like kick shit, right?
You know what? We could have gave him Exalted too, because he likes to attack alone.
Not really, not in the show.
Oh no, true, no.
Not in the show.
Yeah.
Boba Fett.
The warrior.
Boba Fett the legend? No.
Boba Fett, the clone hunter.
Boba
They
Fett
didn't hunt
the
clones.
marksman.
What was that?
What?
No, what you said.
Me?
Boba Fett, the death.
I said Boba Fett the marksman.
Yeah.
Boba Fett, the Deathbringer.
Isn't there a card, Deathbringer?
There might be.
It's a sword.
Oh, and the sword, yeah.
This one's hard.
Oh, Boba Fett, the Mandalorian.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Boba Fett the Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian.
Boba Fett the Mandalorian.
There you go.
So we're sticking with Wooburg. Just straight Wooburg for the CC.
I think there should be more. Should there be more?
More what?
For
For the commander cost?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
Like one or two colorless, I think.
Yeah. One or two colors, Wooburg.
So you want to go 2 or 1?
I'll say 2.
Two. Yeah.
Let's check
Oh,
this
man.
guy out. Oh, hold up.
That
Let me
looks like a good.
let me edit this. Boom. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, one more edit. Right there. Boom. Preview. Oh,
There you go. That looks boss right
that looks
there.
mean, boys. Okay, let me do one more thing here. Can I? Let's go. Space it. See how
There
this
you go.
looks. It's it doesn't squeeze the text. Oh, that's perfect.
There you go.
Boba Fett. Oh, the name though. Fuck.
Can you decrease the size of the text a bit?
Not in the name. In the text box,
Oh.
yes, but not the name.
How about
Oh.
Boba Fett Mando?
Boba Fett Mando or the Mando.
The Mando.
No. You know what? How about Boba Fett, Mandalorian?
Yeah, that might shrink it a bit.
So just Boba Fett, Mandalorian.
Boba Fett, Mandalorian. Boba Fett Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Preview. Let's see. Boom. Boba Fett Mandalorian.
There you
2
go.
Wooburg. Legendary artifact creature, human warrior. Flying double strike haste for a red tap. Deal 3 damage to any target. Any target. That's deadly. For Wooburg tap, search your library for 2 artifact cards and equip them to this card. For 1 black tap, destroy target tap creature. And for Selesnya X, target creature gets +1/+1 and you gain life equals to X. It's a 3/4.
Man. That
You know what? Do you guys think that it should be legendary creature or artifact creature? Because he's technically not a robot. Like, he uses artifacts to his benefit.
Yeah. He always got a point there.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He always got a point there. So it'll just be legendary.
I'm just wondering, because, like, I look at the picture, I see Boba Fett, Mandalorian, and then I go legendary artifact creature, and it kind of just like,
Legendary creature, human warrior. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
That looks good.
Oh, am I good to save this?
Oh yeah, that looks sweet.
That looks good.
Save image. Oh man.
Time to print these cards.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Nelson's gonna make a deck.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I would allow anyone in our Magic group to print these cards out and make decks around them. I would allow anyone to do that.
Oh yeah, me too.
Oh yeah.
Because I think we should even make like the cards that we make here. We should have them.
We should make a deck.
We should make a deck and just play with each
based
other.
around them and see how they play out.
Yeah.
100%. I think that'd be so much fun.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
That'd be
I think
so much fun, and we can do deck techs on them too, and we can do whatever else. Okay, so
yeah, I think that would actually be really good.
oh,
I'm doing Boba. Dibs on Boba.
Hey, don't worry. We're going to be doing other cards as well, and from other franchises. So far, this is kind of the OP card. Yet again, your mana cost is high.
Yes, it is.
Your mana cost is high. But a lot of the big...
which is the only thing that keeps it within like, you know, it's not like something you can play right away.
Exactly. Right. It's going to take
it
you
will
like...
it will not be a CEDH commander, that's for sure.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to publish them. And oh my gosh.
All right. Let's see what all three look like.
Okay.
Side by side.
Let me let's see here. Okay, I'm gonna switch because is it everything on this monitor? I think it's everything on this monitor. Do you see the card?
I just see Boba.
Oh, okay, so it's okay. No, so it's not the monitor. Let me switch this. Can I switch how it views? Options. Oh, actually, wait. What am I doing? I can just go onto the Blade website. Where are my cards? MTG Cardsmith. Let's go here. Bloody ads. Where are my cards?
Oh, those aren't yours.
Cards. Here we go. Ba-boom. As you can tell, I've made other cards before. As I've made... I made Noslen into a One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
Okay. So let me go back. Okay. I also made a Sliver Hive Mind. Boom. Deadly. And also... I made this one, but we might have to... If we go to Lord of the Rings, we'll remake this one, but that's what I made Legolas there. But these guys, ba-boom. We got Boba Fett, Mandalorian. Look at that. Boom. Oh, no, why you do that? Oh, it just goes random? Oh, that's stupid. But there you go. 3 cards, boys.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And
nice.
All of them Voltron worthy.
Yes. Yes.
Who would make a deck like that?
Oh my God! How do you know that Nelson manipulated us into creating 3 Voltron commanders?
I'm going to send these photos in the group.
Okay.
Don't post them publicly yet until the episode is out. Okay.
Oh yeah, I won't. Yeah.
But at least you'll have the photos in the Magic group of what we created. So you can either download them from the group there, or you can download them from the site that I'm going to post. But thank you guys for listening on this episode of the DIY Commander by Unhinged Vibes Podcast. That was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, no,
that was
actually a lot of fun.
That was good.
Okay, well, anyways,
that was a lot of fun.
Noslen, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Noslen69ers. That's my name backwards, 69ERS.
All right, Rui, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Roost69ears.
All right, beautiful. You can find all of us on Instagram and now YouTube, folks. So make sure you subscribe and you follow us on YouTube. Because trust me, we are going to be putting more videos out and audio podcast out as well. So make sure you follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Unhinged Vibes Podcast. Our website is up as well, so you can check us out on there. Other than that, folks, you can find me at Caramel Thunder, Caramel with 2 L's. Yet again, this has been a lot of fun, and we are going to be doing a lot more DIY commanders coming up. So if you have suggestions on what characters you want us to do, you let us know in the comment section below. Please make sure to like this video, like all of our other videos, and watch them because we want to grow, and we want you there with us. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye.